Hello and welcome to the beginning of the end of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Look at the distance, y'all. Alright, let's get into it. And so we begin, well, the beginning of the end. I am too close to my screen, but it's okay. We will manage. We've done everything we possibly can, for the most part. And now it is time to bring all of this... Hey, what happened here? It's time to bring all of this to a head. This is probably going to be a 2 or 3 part episode, to be very fair with you. But this episode will probably just be the calm before the storm, you know? Before everything goes to Scheisse, as my German friends would say. Alright, I guess enough jogging. Hello, soldiers. At ease. Alright. That is much better. It's not good to the looming shadow. It's not good to be too close to your screen. And that was me for a second there. At ease, soldiers. Oh, I think I just went the wrong way. Oh, no, I did not. Alright, Avad. Let's have a little chat.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes, send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Atta girl.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Talk to Blameless Morant. Anything else?
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
I guess your responsibility is sitting here, overlooking what exactly? Nothing really. Just you see people coming through. Okay. Alright. Oh, is that the spire? Oh, you can see the spire from here. Nice. Alright, where's Murad at?
I get up, I work, same as always.
Murad.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Hello, Murad.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The Ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Olin's apartments. Alright. Okay, so review reparations at the Ridge, optional. And at the Spire, optional. So obviously we're going to, Sobek Journal. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee the installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted, which was completed by 4:30. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to ZD. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan, but the truth is I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Farzing it would create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now, and I worry about the alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no fail-safes. How would they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute, with a poem, of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow, and it's long. And it's long, alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet, or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. Sobek Journal. Oh, all the journals are unlocked now. Let's see here. All damage under repair. Ah, I see. What about these ones? Ultra Reef Trials. Ultra Reef Tattered Letter. Darvish Journal. Alright, let's see the other one here. Sobek's Journal. 2064, November 19. And then this one was 2065, July 16. Okay. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, joiner protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crews already set up my office lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effect, makes me feel washed on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday. It's to be bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, launch, holo theaters, and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be, snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cell. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours of sleep here. They fly back to the ZD site. Harris promised delivery of QB Laxis by noon. Expect MK1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0T, Turin. Wonder how long it would take to break the 1.38 Turin record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Alright. So first things first, rest. No, we don't want to do that. We want to go review preparations at the ridge. Hello, gents.
They say the Carja and Shadow have machines with them.
Damage file. This is 716. Is this the same one? Yeah. Okay.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
No, we'll not be talking it over.
Outside its gate.
Alright. So we are. Oh, I hear the cannons, and there's a spire. Anything from the peanut gallery? We're going this way. Looks like we are. Going all the way down. Right. I think it's here. Yeah, there we go. This is quite the long elevator ride. But look at the horizon. No pun. I mean, it's not. Is it really? Is that a pun? Look at that. I love how expansive the game is, and Forbidden West just adds verticality to its horizontal nature. It's quite impressive. Quite impressive. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I am looking forward to Forbidden West. And not only restarting but completing the DLC, because I have yet to finish that. I know. Shame on me, how dare I. Considering it contains probably the best set piece in the entire, between both games, you know? I still think, of course, Zero Dawn has the superior story, with Frozen Wilds a very close second. And as I've mentioned before, I love Hephaestus as a villain. Hello, gents.
Come, take a look.
I'll take that.
Give you a good price.
Yo, this is quite the trek.
I work all day while the nobles fiddle with their robes.
Yes, that's the way of life. Oh, this is cool.
Not just about growing food, but growing character.
Alright, so let's take a look here.
King
Have
of
you
Oz
just
sent spies to
polished
free
that
Prince
armor,
Itamen from the
Luther?
clutches of the Shadow
course.
Carja.
Isn't that a little...
What? No,
Nothing.
I'm awake.
Out with it,
And
woman.
alert.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Huh. Alright, let's talk to Teb.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Carja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Maybe.
That the Nora was there to protect the Sun King.
Maybe.
What on earth?
I want this thing though. There we go.
Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble.
Damage file repair 103165. This must be a new one. Oh yeah, it is a new one. Okay. So the drones are being recovered. Let's read. Halloween, October 31, 65. That's 2065. Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for ZD staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspection and the president's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harris stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African sea brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that's scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing, I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Hey, lady and gent.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else.
Oh?
Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
A woman now stands as Sunfall
So,
on the
I'm
hunter's
guessing...
side. So, she played by the rules and won.
Can I talk to Uthid?
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well, then,
He likes her.
Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Alright.
Stood law.
Anybody else?
He tried to kill the
Alida.
Unbelievable.
We got a few people down there too. Okay.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Alida.
Elida, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atrol were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him, for both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment, every dawn and dusk. I should give you this, to help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
Sun King of Odd
What did I get?
saved Prince Itaman from the Shadow Carja. Now
I don't know what I got. Let's take a look. Yeah, I have no idea what I got. Probably ammo of some kind. Okay.
4 feet.
And it is Petra. Yeah, it is. Can I pick this up?
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Alright, let's take a look at it. Alright, what are we shooting at? What are we shooting at? Oh, over there.
Aim nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Good. Try the next.
What next? Right here.
See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
That we
You know
can.
that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
No. Alright. Everyone is just convincing their love for Aloy. Okay, who we got here? Is that Neil? Let's go talk to Neil. I didn't know you would be here. Did I know you would be here?
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught on my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The wait before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil, you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard? I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist?
Oh no.
Him? From the Battle of the Dawn?
Can't be. Cinnabar Sands was before that, and there were no survivors.
Well, I don't like to boast.
Oh, Sun, keep the shadow from falling upon me.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Luthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so...
What?
cheerful.
Okay, Mr. Man is just in the air like a Gojo god. Alright, so we got you.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Is this why we do the side quest, you know?
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
That's a nice spear, Uthid.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
Okay, Vanasha. You're doing a lot. Alright, let's go talk to the other guys at the spire. Over there. Damage file repaired 10/31/65. This must be a new one. Oh no. Dialogue. That's not even. Wait, what? Yeah, I think we're still waiting for all this. Okay. I guess the logs was just slowly coming. I mean, they look like they have been. Imagine if I was going the wrong way. Alright, what we got here? I wonder who's waiting for us. Oh, we're going this way. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. And we got Aratak.
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
There is no other way indeed. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. What's this? Okay, and you are?
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Alright, you do that. Anybody else? Is there anybody else? Who we got? Anybody in this ridge? Doesn't look like it. Anybody else? Okay, it doesn't look like it. I think we got some. Oh, I thought that was people up there, but it is not. Who are you? Oh, Talana. Hello.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
That's the exact same outfit we have, right? Outfits. Yeah, it is. Okay. Talana, is it just here? Yeah, it's just here. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we have made it to the top. There is the spire. Alright, we got several people to talk to. Okay, let's go. Let's start this way and make our way across. Who are you? Sona.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many, and now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Alright. My Nora Bay. Who are you? Naman. Let's go talk to... Is there anybody else I missed? She's literally Ambessa in this world. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody else, but let's go talk to Naman.
O great sun, how does your gaze fall? In approval or approach? Turn our heads with your daily pilgrimage, from the east where we came, to the west where only you may go. You grant cold metal the warmth of life, and let the machines bask in your great shining. For you, the shadows shrink and part and gather again only at your allowance without form. Your eyes, the day, your ears, the priests, your lips, the radiant Sun King, as there was before and will be again, your light.
Amen.
Naman, I should have known if there was going to be a Sun Priest here, it would be you.
And if the Sun King had allowed outlanders to set foot upon the Alight, this Aloy could only be you. I wish the circumstances were different, or that the Psalms of the Sun could give you peace of mind. But if you'll allow me one pontification...
Go ahead.
You've shown strength and compassion. Our enemies only a desperate hate. Both sides claim the blessing of the sun, but the sun that I pray to, it would bestow it upon yours.
You know, Naman, I'm already under some pretty heavy divine pressure, but I'll try to live up to it.
The tribes united against Shadow. How could that not be the sun's will?
Alright. Who else we got? We got a few more. I thought there was somebody else here, no? I must be missing something. There we go. Who are you? There we go. Hey, Val.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
Oh, wow.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Alright, so that takes care of that. Is there anybody else I'm missing? Is that Sona? Yeah, that's Sona. I know there's Naman. And then there's Aaron. I think that's it.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Alright, Aaron.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
What am I missing? Oh, okay. Alright, all done. So now we can go rest. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody else. I don't think I am. Journal 11566.
I hope we fight soon. My armor's getting itchy.
Okay, let's read this journal. Data points. Alright. January 1566. Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Harris warned me? Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent. Swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more and I think Guy would have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse. Absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished, close but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it, no Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you can't recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime, and yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems would have never been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate, raised by Travis Tate. No. It'll be up to us to perfect Gaia. 1 generation only. Update. That was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. I guess they're the way the logs are being revealed one by one. It's I should probably, there we go. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any other dialogue, you know? I don't think I did, but who are you? So no. Okay. Yeah, I got everybody. But let's just make a trek back, you know? This will be it for the episode. And when we come back, look at that war. It is so pretty. Can I jump down? I mean, I probably can, but I probably shouldn't, right? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just take the long way down. What's down here? Wait, what's down here? Just the backside? Okay. Look at that. Oh, look at the Stormbird too. That's pretty cool. Alright, enough exploring. Let's go back to... Let's go to our home. Where... What's this thing into? Okay, just more. More space to explore. Talana. Run, Aloy, run. Anybody back here? Doesn't look like it. I don't know why I keep expecting more allies to show up. Because I did all the side quests, you know, so... I did see somewhere that some additional allies were context sensitive, so I had to pick one or two options. I'm thinking of the Banuk guy that was exiled, and I had to go and rescue for one. I think I read somewhere that he can show up too as well, depending on the option I give him. Anyways, let's go. Let us go. Let us go. We're almost there. Back to Meridian we go. I wonder if I could have made... Oh. Another journal repaired, 11566. I think it's the same journal. Yep. I guess they try to give you additional notifications as
tries to kill the Sun King, and Honora saves his life.
Yep.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
have gone too far this time.
Yep.
Should die for his crimes.
That it should.
You rescued him, our prince.
I did. You guys just what?
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty.
So we're going up, right? Can we just... Yeah, we can. Okay, let's go. Back up we go. Alright, Aloy. Oh, we should try and go and sleep, huh? We'll just pretend it's still nighttime. You know? Just pretend it's still nighttime. Alright, let's go and get some shut-eye before the eclipse. Where are we going to? This way, right? Move! I know it's coming through. Or I guess for y'all it'll be the savior of Meridian. I guess not quite yet, huh? Alright.
Roland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No, we did not, Aloy. We got it all. We got it all. Okay, let's head on up. Rests before battle. Is there anything here for me though? Okay. Do more preparations. No way back. Let's do this. Oh.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Alright. All allies joined, so I'd get a trophy. Okay. It is time to end the episode here, so thank you for joining me once again. Catch you guys soon. See you on the other side when we battle the Eclipse, the Shadow Karja, and Hades, and eliminate them once and for all. So please like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Until next time.